Chris number 2 from the band Anti-Flag with a crazy tour story, and I'm going to tell one that is Chicago specific because we're in Chicago. Down the road from the Metro is a clothing store / novelty gift shop called Strange Cargo. I don't know if it still exists. I really hope it does because it was a cool store. That said, I went in there one day. We were on tour in maybe 2002 with the Bouncing Souls, and we were supporting our hot hit new record Split between the Bouncing Souls and Anti-Flag. Anyways, I go into this shop and I really want to buy a jacket. And there's this leather jacket on the shelf, and at the time I was not vegan, so don't judge me. And I pulled it off. It was great. It didn't have a collar. It had one of those cool little snaps, and I wore it all around the store, and I felt really good about it. And I looked at the price, and it was $100. And at the time, and it still is, $100 is a lot of money, you know. So I put it back on the shelf, and I kind of pine over it, and I walk back to the venue, and the Bouncing Souls are sound checking, and I'm a bit despondent, and they can tell. And so Pete, the guitar player in the Bouncing Souls, he leans over and he says, "What's up, man?" And I said, "Well, you know, I was just down the road at the store, and they have this jacket, and I really want to buy it, but it costs $100." And he put his arm on my shoulder. He was on stage at the Metro, and I was like down in the pit. He put his arm and she said, "Chris, you're gonna have $100 again. If you want the jacket, just go get the jacket." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, man. Thanks, Pete." I was probably 18, 19 years old at this time, so I loved the Bouncing Souls still, but I was really hyped to get a pep talk from Pete. And I marched my way down to Strange Cargo, walk in the store, rummaging through the racks. It's not there. The jacket's not there. So I say, "Fuck, what the hell?" I go to the counter, and I was just in here a minute ago. I tried on a jacket. I went and got the money. I'm back with the money. I want to buy the jacket. Where's the jacket? And the woman says, "What?" She was very confused. And then fast forward to me describing the jacket, and she goes, "Oh, this one," and pulls it from behind the counter. I said, "Yes, that's the jacket. Take my money. Here's $100. I'll have $100 again. Pete told me I would." She then says, "I can't sell you this jacket." And I said, "What do you mean you can't sell me this jacket? This is America. I have money. You have the goods and services. Let's exchange them." She says, "Listen, Eddie Vedder is here, and he's shopping in the store, and he picked this jacket. This is Eddie Vedder's jacket. You can't have the jacket." So I was like, well, fuck, you know, Eddie Vedder, he got my jacket. So I left. I go back to the venue, and everybody says, "Where's the jacket, man? We're hyped to see the jacket." And I said, "Crazy story, Eddie Vedder stole my jacket." What I didn't know was Dave House, who was the guitar tech for Bouncing Souls at the time, subsequently now awesome rocker himself. Dave, huge Pearl Jam fan. Also, the gentleman who was tour managing the tour, Mark Holloway, huge Pearl Jam fan. They're like, "We want to go with you and go meet Eddie Vedder." And so this new group of ragamuffins goes back to Strange Cargo. The door of the store opens and rings, you know, the bell, and the woman obviously knows what the fuck is up immediately when she sees a group of people all dressed in black come in looking for Eddie Vedder somewhere, you know. And she's like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Look, when I see Eddie, I'm gonna ask him if I can buy the jacket from him." She's like, "You can't do that. My boss will kill me." And I was like, "This guy's a tour manager. He's got all the money from the tour. I can pay whatever Eddie wants to think about. This is going to be the most baller move of all time." And sure enough, she pleads with us not to confront Eddie in the store. So we go and we wait outside. So there's 4 of us just standing there outside, probably looking awful. And the door opens and it's Eddie Vedder. And he looks me dead in the eye and immediately turns the other way. In which case I say, "Excuse me, Eddie?" And he turns around. He's like, "Yeah." And maybe he said, "Don't call me daughter," or something. And I was like, "Hey man, you were just in there and you bought a jacket, and I tried on the jacket, and I really want the jacket. I'll buy it from you." And he said, "What? Like yesterday or a week ago? What?" He's like, "No. I tried on the jacket, I went to go get the money for the jacket, I came back and you had the jacket, I want to buy the jacket." In which case his girlfriend speaks up and she says, "Describe the jacket." And I tell her, it's a cool motorcycle jacket, no collar snaps at the top. I look great in it. I want to buy it. She says, well, I bought that jacket. That jacket is mine. And Eddie Vedder puts his hand on my shoulder the same way Pete did, and he said, well, at least you know you're the same size as my girlfriend. And that was the end of that story. Then we talked a little bit about what they're doing in Chicago. They were playing with the Who or something, and we were playing the Metro, and it was, yeah. But that's the craziest thing that ever happened to me on tour, is I confronted Eddie Vedder about the jacket. Subsequently, I did see him on TV wearing the jacket, so he's a fucking liar. So that jacket was for him, and he wanted to keep it, and he owes me that jacket.